Biodiversity in rivers is an issue that is underreported, and we wanted to equip journalists with the skills and the knowledge to be able to do this effectively. This workshop was the second in a series of annual workshops that are organized by InfoNile. We had a combination of interaction with scientists, peer-to-peer learning, and field activities in order to understand this topic.
My name is Rihab Abdul Mohsen. I am a science journalist. I'm from Egypt.
My name is John Dibaba. I'm a news editor with Radio Patches.
I'm Yusra Abdul Wahab Hassan from Sudan. I'm a freelancer, but I work for Al Jamahir and Helen 96 and sometimes some TV as a TV podcaster also.
One of the sessions I got to know more about the difference between investigative reporting and critical reporting. So for me, I discovered that I've been doing critical reporting for a very long time, and I didn't realize it's called critical reporting.
It will be a good one if our sources will look at those who went to school, the technical people. We use them as sources instead of quoting what the politician is saying.
As a journalist, you shouldn't only be basing your stories on opinions and etc. There must be some scientific facts and evidence of what you're saying.
And one of the story idea is just how these resources, how Nile is rich with resources in terms of water availability and the threats that are facing, and why countries should come up with solutions in terms of mitigating effects that are affecting our water resources, and how do we keep them.
We also had data journalists and science communicators, training the journalists how best to communicate research and how to incorporate data in their stories.
So equipping journalists with such a skill of picking a table from middle of a report, a PDF report, and turning it into Excel is a great skill.
So this workshop was not only to train the journalists to report stories in their country, but also to encourage them to collaborate with the different other journalists in other countries. For example, if you are reporting on a river that is shared by Uganda and Kenya, it is important to have both sides of the story. So in this workshop, we're encouraging journalists to work together, to come together and report these stories.
Because people depend largely on water for life for a number of activities, not only for consumption, but for irrigation. And a lot of animals also depend on the River Nile waters.
It is important for us to ensure that we conserve and make sure that the river is sustainable in terms of quantity and in terms of quality.
So any activities along the River Nile Basin should be looked at critically as far as the impact on biodiversity is concerned.